हेलो हाय आदाब और सत श्री अकाल। एक बार फिर से आ गया हूं मैं आप लोगों के बीच, आपका हमराज आरजे अभिनव 90.4 मेगाहर्ट्ज कम्युनिटी रेडियो ज्ञानवाणी यानी कि ज्ञान की वाणी पर। आज दोबारा से आप लोगों के पास लेकर आया हूं नो योर फैकल्टी, लेकिन इसमें आज हम बात करेंगे डिपार्टमेंट वाइज और एक बार फिर से एक ऐसी शख्सियत जिनका हम पहले इंटरव्यू ले चुके हैं, बल्कि हमारी पहली फैकल्टी और हम लोगों ने शो शुरुआत की थी वो ही पहली थी। उनका नाम है पल्लवी चौहान, जो आरआईटी डिपार्टमेंट से ताल्लुक़ रखती हैं और वहाँ पर प्रोफेसर हैं। तो आज हम उनसे बात करेंगे, आज उनसे मेरी बात होगी और तो स्पेशली उनका वार्म वेलकम करता हूँ और उनसे सवालात की शुरुआत करता हूँ। मैम कैसे हैं? गुड मॉर्निंग।
आई एम गुड अभिनव, थैंक यू फॉर द वेलकम।
माय प्लेजर। बात ये है कि काफ़ी अर्से बाद आकर अब कैसा लग रहा है दोबारा मई और जून के बाद?
दिस इज अगेन अ नाइस अपॉर्चुनिटी, सो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू कम टू दिस स्टूडियो. That's nice, and I see every week your updates on the recordings on different shows like know your department, sports, yoga, culture, all that. So that's nice.
थैंक यू सो मच कि आप बस ऐसे ही मोटिवेट करते रहें। आप जितना इंस्पायर करते हो और सारी चीज़ें हमारे साथ अच्छी हो जाती हैं। सो अब मैं आगे बढ़ता हूं और आपसे डिपार्टमेंट के बारे में तो उसको लेकर एक कॉमन सवाल पूछता हूं। प्लीज टेल अस अबाउट योर डिपार्टमेंट।
Basically, I work with Ramravdik Institute of Technology. We are engineering institution and we are part of D.Y. Patil University.
Yes.
So in engineering, we have different fields like we have electronics engineering, computer, IT. I belong to information technology department.
Oh yes.
It is under the leadership of Dr. Sangeeta Chaudhary. She is head of the department. Since inception of the institute, we know that the institute is established in 1983, but Department of IT started in 1999, and presently we have total intake for IT is 120. So every year 120 students get enrolled for the first year. So we have 4-year course, BTech in IT. It is a 4-year course, and we have total 19 faculties in the department. Many of them are PhD. 2 professors we have, Dr. Ashish Jadhav, Dr. Sangeeta Chaudhary, and we have associate professors, myself, Dr. Gautam sir. We have Dr. Reshma Gulwani, Dr. Dipti Jadhav, and other set of assistant professors. So we have a mixed expertise in the department.
तो इतनी सारी फैकल्टी हैं, अभी हम उनका धीरे-धीरे सभी का इंटरव्यू करेंगे जो अभी तक नहीं हो पाया है और जिससे कि हम लोगों को उनके बारे में जानने को और मिल जाए। ओके, कैन यू एक्सप्लेन द मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स एंड गोल्स ऑफ योर डिपार्टमेंट विद इन द इंजीनियरिंग इंस्टीट्यूट?
Yeah, engineering we follow some guidelines given by the UGC as well as we follow the technical institutions guideline. Like you must have heard about different types of accreditation, NAAC, NBA,
yes.
all that. So we are bound to that, and as a technical institution and being the IT engineer in the department, we have some objectives like our main objective. Our main objective is like to imbibe problem solving skills into the students. Like every graduate is with us for 4 years, so we have different set of courses. Through each course we set some objective and some outcome ki what student will be able to do after learning this course. Some programming courses there, say Python. So what is the objective of this course having in 3rd semester or in 4th semester, and after learning this course will the student be able to do some project based on Python. So we have certain objectives and outcomes related to the courses, but when the student will graduate, student will be able to sustain in the IT environment. Okay, so we want to make them industry ready. So our mission is that we are taking steps to make every student industry ready. As soon as he or she becomes graduate, will go to the industry and will be able to work there.
Okay, great. आप बोलते बहुत अच्छा है। मैं ये कहता हूँ कि स्पेशली आप मेरा ज़्यादा करा करें क्योंकि आप बात समझाते भी साथ साथ बहुत अच्छे से हैं जी।
Basically it is the property of every teacher, I would say.
Sure. It should be. Definitely आपके साथ तो है। Okay, what are the some of the key research areas of specialization within your department?
In IT department we have main research areas starting with the security, cyber security and digital forensics. We have artificial intelligence and machine learning. We have data science expertise. We have few faculties working in data science domain. Cryptography they are working with, and some set of faculties working with UI UX framework like application development, web development,
AR VR.
AR VR is also there. 2 faculties are working with augmented reality and virtual reality. So under these set of expertise, students work with the faculty members. They develop some projects. They participate in some competitions and get the recognitions.
Recognition. Yeah. Okay. So you also take the cyber law with that? I mean,
that
you are
is
teaching
the
them
part
cyber
of
security.
curriculum. We have the course Cyber Ethics and Cyber Laws. That is the elective course for students of IT. So it is the institute level elective. If student wish, he can opt for that course.
Okay, great. Could you describe any recent significant initiatives that your department has been involved in?
Especially IT department recently have procured a digital forensics workstation. You won't believe, probably we are the first in Maharashtra to procure mobile forensics workstation. We are of course first in the Mumbai, but probably first in the Maharashtra. These are the workstations used used for the investigations, cyber crime wherever it happens. So report to be generated. So we need some tools. Those tools will generate report and then it can be put in court of law. So we have that workstation with us. For example, if I give your picture as input to that cyber forensics workstation, it will find out all the linkage across different platforms, maybe social media.
Especially with me.
Anyone, like any XYZ person, if you provide the image, all the data will be retrieved.
It would be like SDR or CDR, which actually used by police, especially to know about the location of the person.
If they want to make investigation of particular case, suppose some crime happened at this location and police want to investigate that case. So during investigation they collect some samples. Suppose they got some hard drive, hard disk or some mobile phone. They will seize it first and they will bring to the center where we have mounted our forensic tool. Our tool will analyze the data present in that disk. So first of all we make image of it. Okay, we copy we don't directly work on the mobile phone or the hard disk which we collected. We make image out of it and that data is exactly copied in the workstation, and then we start analyzing it, that what was the last access, what was the last message text, or to whom that person,
who's the
everything is extracted, and once it is done, report is generated, and as I said, it can be put forward in court of law and justifications can be made
with the process.
Yes.
Okay, great.
So it is very good tool. So recently we have completed a workshop, 3 days workshop. Industry professional came from where we have procured that workstation, and he trained approximately 30 faculty members of RAIT. Great. Now they are aware about what this tool is, how to generate report, how to make use of this tool. So that is one thing. Before that, we procured some tools related to cyber security, like we have some gateways, we have some softwares procured that help us to conduct some cyber security applications or to develop some cyber security applications.
Okay, great. Okay, my next question is that can you highlight any unique facilities or resources that are available to students and researchers in your department? I mean, there are several and there are many.
There are several across all departments of RAIT, but in IT department we have a state-of-art cyber security and digital forensics lab.
Oh, great! I would love to see that.
Yeah, please have a look. Please come and do visit that lab. Sure. And it is open for all the students. Not like only IT students will go and sit there. If somebody from electronics department interested, can come and develop a project there or can do a investigation. So that is the state-of-art laboratory we have.
Okay. What are the typical career paths or opportunities that graduates from your department pursue after completing their studies?
From IT, now you see, IT is such a field that a person from mechanical domain will come and will start working with the IT industry, right?
Yes.
But talking about IT graduate, there are 3 possibilities. Either after becoming graduate, that student may opt for higher studies.
Oh, yes.
So he may
for the academics.
May go for MS or MTech in the reputed institution. Okay. If not, we are providing on-campus placement. They can get a job when they are in the 7th semester, 8th semester. So when they take a degree prior, they have a job.
And they are,
so that is every year scenario. Like almost all the students get that. And third possibility is entrepreneurship. Like if somebody want to have own startup, own business. So in fact, we take the help of incubation center, which is the university level facility. Dr. Ashish Zadav is looking after that. So we give that environment to the student कि they can start developing their idea, they can have their own startup, we give them industry connects, and then they can go ahead for the entrepreneurship. So 3 possible ways are there.
Okay, great. What are some of the extracurricular activities or student organizations that are associated with your department?
There are many actually. I will
give me some. मुझे
I
मालूम
will
है कि अभी
list
तो आप
few
काफी सारे चल रहे हैं.
extracurricular activities on technical side. We have competitions, we have technical festival. Non-technical side we have sports events, cultural events. Like recently we have ACMW chapter in IT department.
Okay.
It is specific, especially for the women. Or ACM is a body for everyone, but ACMW is only for the women. And we conduct the events, or we propagate the schemes of ACMW that involves funding opportunities, or you may get internship as a part of ACMW. It will be a paid internship, like you can go in some corner of the world, across all the countries, and that will be a paid internship for 1 month or say 2 months. Everything will be paid. So these are different facilities under ACMW. We have non-technical activities conducted by the students, like sports. They are involved. If you know about our dance group, yeah, they are really excellent, and IT students are there in the group.
Recently, actually, watched.
You must have seen that video.
Yeah, especially on the
birthday celebration
of
Dr. Vijay Patil
sir's birthday. It was that. So then actually they came with the.
We call it as a Footloose group,
dance,
and every year they perform extraordinary, and wherever they go, they win the prize. Yeah.
It was lovely, definitely. It was
So
lovely.
IT students are again there.
Oh, wonderful. With the emergence of artificial intelligence, अब ये मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछूंगा, बिकॉज ये अभी चल रहा है, बहुत बूम करता हुआ सवाल है. द बर्निंग इशू इज दैट व्हाट आर द प्रोज एंड कॉन्स ऑफ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. आई मीन, इज इट गोना रिड्यूस द जॉब, or actually there gonna be any consequences because of that? Please tell us about that. What's your take on it?
Yeah, both sides are true. It is not like AI will take up the jobs. If somebody is smart enough to work with AI,
he or she can do that.
Yeah, definitely can do. But nowadays, beyond AI, we are now habitual to generative AI. In fact, students will also agree. ChatGPT is the example of generative AI. They put the question and get the answer. So my suggestion is that individual should make restricted use of generative AI. Otherwise, their thinking capability will stop.
Yes,
and problem solving skills will not get developed. And as an engineer, maybe IT engineer, electronics, computer, any field it is, problem solving skill must be imbibed. And if we get a ready-made answer, then there is no meaning. And definitely AI is not going to take up a job, but it is going to reduce human efforts, and that is required. Like smartly, if you are able to work with artificial intelligence, that is okay.
Oh, that's good. That's okay, and that's a new vision with the new era especially. आज मेरी बात हुई थी पल्लवी चौहान जी से, जो कि RIT में प्रोफेसर हैं, जिनसे आज हमने काफ़ी ज़्यादा चीज़ें जानी, और उनसे मिलकर बहुत अच्छा लगा. स्पेशली अब दोबारा उनसे जल्दी ही मैं मुलाकात करूंगा, नो योर टेक के ज़रिए भी और नो योर डिपार्टमेंट के ज़रिए भी, एक बार फिर से जब हम कोलैबोरेट करने वाले हैं RIT के साथ, या RIT का नया कोलैबोरेशन हो रहा है किसी भी डिपार्टमेंट के साथ. तब तक के लिए बने रहिएगा हम लोगों के साथ 90.4 मेगाहर्ट्ज़ कम्युनिटी रेडियो पर. थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू मैम.
Thank you, Abhinav.